The man never expected that just accidentally touching a girl's hand would instantly deal him 50 trillion points of massive damage, equivalent to wiping out all of humanity 300 times over. It all started yesterday when Jack suddenly discovered a bug in the game. As long as he set the appearance stat to the lowest, the system would gift him 13,000 skill points. So he tried adding more negative attributes to himself, such as a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting gold coins, losing 10% of his HP upon physical contact with girls, and exploding into pieces if he formed an intimate relationship. After he finalized the settings, the points gifted by the system unexpectedly reached 100 trillion. But just as he was thinking about how to allocate these points, the system suddenly prompted that the countdown had ended. Before he could react, a mysterious force transported him to another world. When he got up and saw himself in the mirror, he was instantly dumbfounded. He looked even uglier than he had imagined. 3 other people had crossed over with him. Each of them looked as attractive as celebrities, only Jack stood out like a sore thumb. Next, they found some beginner equipment and a small amount of gold coins. Mike suggested heading to town to look around. But the moment they pushed the door open, a goblin appeared right in front of them. Fortunately, Mike reacted quickly and killed it instantly with his axe. Seeing more goblins approaching up ahead, Mike immediately charged forward with Lucy, since both their weapons were suited for close combat. Mary intended to provide ranged support with her bow, but she didn't even know how to string it properly, making Jack feel a bit exasperated. Then a goblin suddenly ambushed them from behind. Jack wanted to show off his strength, but surprisingly, after one swing of his club, the goblin showed no reaction. Only then did Jack realize he hadn't had time to allocate his skill points before being taken away. With no other choice, he had to fight using brute force for now. After barely managing to defeat the goblin, Jack was shocked to discover he had jumped directly from level 1 to level 31. This was all thanks to the 10,000x experience multiplier. Later, while his teammates weren't paying attention, he simply allocated 1 trillion points to each attribute. But right after finishing, the system interface suddenly started glowing with golden light. Just as he was feeling bewildered, the next second, the system displayed a title: Absolute God. At that moment, Jack still didn't understand what was happening, only that the goblin's attack suddenly had no effect on him. Turning to look, he realized his HP had reached 581 trillion. To test how strong his current power was, Jack decided to give a goblin a light flick on the forehead. But with just a gentle flick, the goblin was sent flying straight into space. By then, Mary was nearly crying from anxiety. Jack couldn't bear to keep watching, so he lied, saying he had a condition where he would die if he didn't string a bow. Drawing from his memory of anime and his 1 trillion agility points, he completed the bowstringing in just 3 seconds. Then, to test how it felt, he randomly selected a skill called Ultimate Sword. But as he shot the arrow, it soared into the sky and formed a magic circle in the air. While they were still stunned, the next second, a golden dragon emerged from the circle. It dove toward the goblins below, and with a tremendous boom, all the goblins underneath were instantly annihilated. When the dust settled and they saw the ground littered with goblin corpses, his teammates were completely stunned. Jack had to lie again, claiming he had practiced archery before. Just then, another group of goblins appeared in the distance. Mary said it was finally her turn to act, but despite frantically shooting arrows, she didn't deal any damage to the goblins at all.